Hey guys, so a lot of you guys are facing issues installing AutoGPT in your local system. So you guys reached out to me in the comment. I love the fact that you guys had so many questions I was able to answer. A lot of you guys also reached out to me on the Discord channel where we actively discuss all the new developments in AI and all the issues that you guys are facing. Major issues here that I'm going to show you how to fix. Just a heads up, this runtime error is not something that we can control. While I don't know how to fix this issue at this point, I'll quickly walk you through what this issue is and how this will be fixed in the near future. So yeah, I just wanted to set the expectations right if you're facing this issue. So if you're new to this channel, you probably discovered this channel when you were looking for AutoGPT. Note that this is not just an AutoGPT channel. We talk a lot more about generative AI on a very regular basis. So if you're looking to learn cool things in generative AI, want to stay ahead in general, be sure to subscribe to this channel for content in the most simplified terms that you and I will be able to understand. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Let's get into the video now. So let's dive into the other issues. Number one is the path issue. So it's very much possible that you've not used Python in the past, and that's completely alright, right? So there are two ways to fix this issue. If you've already installed Python, environment variables. If you're in Windows, environment variables, find the path and add the path to your Python and /scripts folder here. And then you also have to do this in the system variables. What this will do is it will basically tell your system where Python is located, right? So next time it wants to run something in Python, it will directly call that specific path for Python itself. Okay, the second way to do this, and this is probably when you haven't installed Python yet, is when you're installing Python, just click here, add python.exe to path, and you don't have to go through the drill of adding it to the environment variables. This will quickly fix it. So that fixes our first issue. The next is rate limit exceeded. So you will see this issue when your OpenAI free plan has expired. What you need to do is you need to enable billing. You need to enable billing on your OpenAI account, because this does not work on the free plan. What that error is basically saying is that you've run out of the free plan. Once you edit the limits here and you add card details, you should be able to generate a new key and use that new key in your .environment file, and it will work as expected. This resolves our second issue. Third is module not found. Again, if you've not used Python, this is one of the issues that you may be not aware of. This is a very basic issue, right? So in order to fix this, just do command, or if you're in Mac, just do terminal and type pip install for whatever module it's saying it's not working, right? So I'm going to take example of one of the recent ones that was called out, right? So on my Discord, someone said they're not able to install requests. I'm just going to say pip install requests. It will go ahead. It's already there in my system and it's not going to install, but for you, it's going to go ahead and install it. Now remember that this is just an example. You may get errors like no module found OpenAI or no module found for some other module or package, right? You need to do a similar thing for this. If you install it, it'll work. Okay, runtime error. Now, so I'll tell you why this is happening, right? This is happening because Pinecone servers are probably overloaded. So how this works is, for example, there is a limit with respect to how much words ChatGPT or GPT-4 or GPT-3 can accept. So what Pinecone does is it kind of takes all of that data, figures out, distributes that data into specific vectors, and then when you ask a specific question, you know where that data is located. So it kind of uses that vector location along with the ChatGPT API to generate the final response. So the reason why you may be getting this issue is because OpenAI's API is working fine, but there is some issue with respect to Pinecone's API because there may be high amount of load, because of which you may not be able to process the request for now. So this, you can do this by creating a new Pinecone account on a different location, and it may fix it, but I'm not 100% sure that these guys to fix it. Note that not everyone is facing this issue at this point. Fifth is cloning issue, right? So you may have cloned the AutoGPT repository in your local system. The best way to do it is just, you can see one of the guys had error saying config object has no attribute debug, right? One of the ways to fix it is just to kind of delete all that you've cloned and re-clone everything. It's sometimes possible that the clone may have not been successful. So re-cloning will get fresh set of files. You can then try to rerun and see how the data is working now. But ensure that you've installed all the necessary modules to run it. You've added Python to the path, And if you have two versions of Python, right, 2x version and 3x version, ensure that you're using the correct version and you tell the system which version to call when you're trying to use the API or OpenAI's API, right? So I'd recommend working on version 3 right now. So if you have version 2 and 3 both in path, just delete version 2 and just use the version 3 of Python, right? For most people, this will not be a problem, which is why I'm saying this in the end. If you're facing this issue, try to do this and it may be able to fix it. And I think these are all the major issues that at least I've encountered in the chat. If you have more questions, just feel free to drop those in either in the comments. If you're looking for a direct response, join our Discord, drop the issue there and I'll help you resolve it. And that's pretty much going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you so much.